Mike Wang is putting y'all dribble guys on notice. He's saying what y'all was doing in past 2Ks ain't gonna work in 2K25. So in today's video, we gonna break down what Mike Wang had to say about these dribble guys, the dribble heads, and we're gonna break down the new changes and everything that comes in with NBA 2K25. Now in past 2Ks, there's always been this kind of cat and mouse game between the dribble guys and the 2K devs. The 2K devs and the vision for 2K has always wanted the game to be more sim, meaning simulation. So they wanted the game to look more like the NBA. But our dribble guys out here and our dribble heads and some of our cheesers, now listen, I don't got no problem with none of y'all. I like both sides. I like to see the sim and the thing, but I'm just reporting the news. They always aim to break the game, find the glitchiest moves, find stuff that maybe wasn't supposed to happen and use them in NBA 2K. But in 2K25, Mike Wang seems to have a little more conviction in his tweet. Maybe that's because NBA 2K has upgraded their gameplay engine for the first time in 15 years. Now, the reason this is important is because in every previous version of NBA 2K, dribble movements was managed by manually programmed pre-scripted animations from a library of motion capture movement. Now that means since they were still adding in movements, the overall base of the game from NBA 2K24, 23, 22, 21, 20 has been the same. That's why you see a lot of some of the same glitchy style moves from game to game. Yes, they might change very slightly, but from game to game, they were still doing some of the same moves in NBA 2K. Now with NBA 2K25's gameplay, its dribble engine generates dynamic motion from real world NBA footage to create a new and more authentic feel. So this won't be like NBA 2K24 or 2K23, at least that's what he's saying, but I'm saying he seems like he get a little spicy. Now Mike Wang's courtside interview, he spoke more about the dribble upgrades for NBA 2K25. Y'all check this out.
So what can you tell us about the new dribble engine in NBA 2K25?
This is one of the most amazing upgrades that we've had to our engine probably in 15 years. So this is a new dribble engine built from the ground up that takes basically all these pro play animations that we have, over 1,500 animations, and it dynamically creates all of the movement and all the transitions that you need to make the dribble move exactly the way you want it to move.
Mike Wang also spoke about the new dribble mechanics on the live stream they did for the launch of NBA 2K25's little news promo.
Mike, man, I know the people want to know this. And by people, I also include myself. What was your favorite new gameplay feature this year from the video?
Oh man, that one's really hard. I feel like this year has been one of the most exciting year-over-year upgrades in gameplay that we've had in a long time. But I'm gonna have two things. Can I say two things?
Right. Yeah, for sure. Go for
it. My two things are gonna be the new dribble engine, which we're excited to talk about and show fans how that came together. My second one is gonna be rhythm shooting. So I won't say too much about it right now, but it's a fun way to play the game.
So I'm sitting in my room working on the video and I see something on Twitter pop up about Mike Wang's response to dribble heads. So I go look at the tweet and I see that the guy Obi-Wan tweeted a message to Mike Wang about dribbling. Now he said, did dribble moves get any improvement to make them feel more fluid? We need a freestyle dribble stick so we can chain together our own moves. All the dribble animations felt too clunky last year, but then I guess he was saying it was close to better though. And yes, dribbling did feel clunky last year in NBA 2K24. I can definitely agree with that statement. But then here comes Mike Wang with his response. He said there are two things that dribble heads are going to need to lab on. So he already said y'all gonna need to lab. Y'all ain't gonna be able to come in there already and just do whatever you want to. Many of the moves / combos that you pulled off last year, like the Sham God, are no longer done by branching from right stick moves to left stick movement. All of those advanced combos have moved to the right stick along with some other new stuff. So he's already telling y'all that the dribbling is gonna be different. The left stick movement is not gonna have a big effect on dribbling as it did in the past couple years of 2K. But then he actually follows up with this message and says, second, you know somebody means something when they gotta put second, they gotta point to make sure it's a point that you know they saying it. Dribble movement is very different. Launches, turns, stops, etc. And y'all know in the past 2Ks, those spin back moves, those stops and stuff like that some of the dribble guys was doing. I did a little bit of it too. Listen, I'm a casual in between both communities. So again, he said launches, turns, stops, etc. and dribble styles can have a big effect on that field too. So you guys will need to experiment because strategies, and techniques from past 2Ks ain't gonna work this year. And you'll need to discover new ways to be effective. Listen, I might have subtracted a couple words. That's what he wanted to say. because you know it's always been a battle between the sim community and the dribble guys. But Mike Wang did say something kind of important in there where he said you need to find new ways to be effective. Now, these new ways to be effective, I think he's talking about the signature go-to shots and the shot canceling feature. Now, I'm not going to talk about the signature go-to shots because I talked about that in my last video. So if y'all hadn't checked that video out, go ahead, link is going to be in the description and put at the end of this video. But the shot canceling feature lets you break out of any advanced shot at any time to transition into other moves. So it's like a more robust hezzy or shot fake. They also say that coupled with the signature go-to shots, the Pro Play dribble movement engine, and expanded Pro Play animations, this free flow experience allows you to start a step back jumper, cancel out of a shot, and move into a different dribble move or take a driving lane to the basket. These improvements give offensive players more tools to be creative. So there still should be some ways for dribble guys to get busy in NBA 2K25. It's just probably gonna look different than NBA 2K24 and previous 2Ks. On top of that, Desar, an NBA 2K dev, posted a tweet saying, shot cancel tech is the business. Boy, you know you're old head when you say the business. Listen, I'm an old head too. I got vitiligo of the hair follicles too. He goes on to say, one of my favorite new features. I expect ethical and sim hoopers to be filthy with that. Now, he did try to specify a specific group, but we know dribble guys will find those moves that's supposed to be ethical and sim and turn them into glitchy. And then we had Wolf, another 2K dev who played in the 2K League post, incorporating go-to shot animations into your dribble combos can create some really unique and shifty sequences. Excited to see what you guys come up with once you all get in the lab. Now, I'm excited to see what y'all come up with too. And I want to know this, is Steezo gonna come back out of retirement for this? They saying they changed everything up. They saying he ain't gonna be able to do the moves that he used to do in the past 2Ks. So is Steezo or somebody else gonna take the helm from the dribble guy community to go see if they can break NBA 2K25? Listen, it don't bother me. I know some people gonna be mad in the conversation about it. I don't care either or, if you break it or if you don't break it. I just have fun with the game. But anyway, if you made it this far, make sure you like the video. And if you want to see the video where we broke down how shot creators might be game breaking, check out this video, man, right here.